So when we first were getting into Abraham, this kind of has been an issue, or not an issue, but a place where we've been fine-tuning. And we started out with, would just not talk when I knew that I was out of alignment and I was out of the vortex. I just wouldn't say anything.
Good plan.
But it would end up getting just all built up in me. And then we'd spend 5 hours being, but this, I'm talking about the past. So I don't want to, there's something.
Let us just say this about that.
Yeah.
So it's better to be quiet when you know you're out of alignment. But you want to resolve the being out of alignment, because whether you're quiet or not, law of attraction is still responding to it. Not talking out loud about it sometimes can keep you from bringing somebody else into the confusion. But not talking about something doesn't stop your momentum. And that's why if you feel like you're stewing, it feels like you're stewing in your juices and it's becoming more and more and more. You want the resolution, but the thing that we want you to hear is that you don't need the conditions to change in order to find the resolution. Because the resolution that you're looking for is not a changed condition. This is the thing that you're having a little bit of difficulty really hearing from us. You will, though. That the resolution that you're seeking is not the changed condition. The resolution that you're seeking is the improved feeling. Because there is nothing that any of you want, whether it's a pile of money or a material object or a relationship or an empire or a business structure. There isn't anything that anyone wants, ever, 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 that is for any reason other than you believe in the having of it, you would feel better. So once you show yourself that you have control over the way you feel, now law of attraction can keep building from that wobble-free stuff that you've got going on, and every subject that is important to you will gain momentum quickly.
Yeah. I actually do feel like we have gotten, both of us have gotten very, and speaking just for myself, gotten very good at being able to find that place, and I don't feel like I stew as much as I used to.
Do you know what makes unconditional love especially wonderful? Is because when you feel love, that means there's no resistance within you that is preventing you from realizing how Source feels about you. And so think about what we just said there. If you finding that unconditional place allows you resonance with the way Source feels about you, then don't you just have to know that Source is loving you unconditionally? And you know why? Most important thing we're ever going to say to you, so we'll take our time and make sure you hear it. Do you know why Source so easily loves you unconditionally? Because current conditions don't mean diddly squat. Current conditions are temporary. Source is not looking at where you are. Source is looking at what's becoming. Can you feel that? Can you feel the tie-in between the true ability that Source has to be unconditional in love? In other words, so let's say you're standing in a place with not enough money or not a good relationship with somebody that you care about, and you feel all unpleasant about it. And we want to say the unpleasant feeling that you've got is because Source is not looking at that like that. Source is looking at it in a way that Source is in alignment. Source remains unconditional because Source doesn't get caught up in the what-isness of anything. Are you feeling something important happening within you right now? Can you feel how the way you move, the way you turn, the new thoughts to new things is by being freer in the attachment to the what is? And what we're saying to you that we have not said to you before is that that's the secret to success that Source has had all along. And why does Source have it? Because Source understands the eternal nature of beingness. It's so much easier to be forward-looking when you know you're eternal than when you're physical and you feel that you have this finite amount of time that you're trying to perform your life experience in. We're hitting some clarity spots for you here. We're right out here on the leading edge, friends. Source loves you unconditionally because the conditions, whatever they are that surround you, are not what Source is focused upon. Source is understanding who you really are and what's evolving, and so is not holding to that. And when you hold yourself to the what isness, you bind yourself from the what will be. And since you are eternal beings that are always on the move, we all are, then holding yourself and preventing yourself from the becoming is completely what negative emotion is all about. If you got that, then you've got it all. And if you didn't get it, you will later. Did you kind of get it? Yeah.